Morning guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video last weekend. It's nice to see we're back on the YouTube with some nice comments as well. It is -5 degrees here today in Newcastle, so it's absolutely freezing. So plans for today, or this week, I'm going to show you around what's going on. Also introduce you to one of our new members of staff as well that I didn't do last week. We missed him because he wasn't in yet. So not that he was late, it was he's starting a bit later. So anyway, right, let's get to it then guys. So meet my new eBay guy. His name is Simon. Simon, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Massive car nut. Got 3 cars, none of them work. Got a young daughter, 3 dogs, and that's pretty much all there is about it.
So he's came here from Tesla. Doesn't mean we're going electric, but yeah. So Simon's going to manage all the sort of second-hand parts, eBay parts. So if you want any second-hand parts, he's the guy to message. And also at GM, we always have nicknames for staff. So if you can think of a nickname for Si or Simon, let me know. I think we should call him Tash, but let's have a look. Drop it in the comments, see what you think, guys. Right, guys. So this week on the sort of valet and detail area, we've got stunning midnight purple R33 GTR that Haggy imported for a customer privately. So if you have to sort of private imports, get in touch with Haggy or myself and we'll try and source you one. So that is some stunning midnight purple 33. And then I'm going to flip this camera around and we've got a car that we previously imported 10 years ago and it's still in mint condition. It's going to go on the website. Hopefully by the time you watch this video it's on there, depending on the weather. As you see, look, it's really cold today. So I'll flip that round now. And there it is, JDM Honda DC2 for sale. Dale's just prepped it and it's going to go for sale. So get in touch if you're after a Honda. What I've got here is this is Franco's Alpha that came as a non-runner last year. We've got it running. It's now going to go off for full paint and restoration at the paint shop. So that should be getting collected today. That's why we've pulled it inside. It is frozen still, so it is getting defrosted at the minute. Right guys, so back in the workshop we've got Jack's R35 GTR and I'll let Matt explain what is going on with Jack's R35. So Matty, Jack's R35, what's it in for today?
Jack's R35, it's in to get a full service and then it's going to get some tuning later on.
Okay.
Included with the full service you get your engine oil and filter, front differential, gearbox oil, rear differential, and then we're also going to do spark plugs to this.
Perfect, and also we've also got Rendog here today. So Rendog and Matty are working together because kind of like a last minute job, and because we're getting a tune we decided to do full service before the tune as well. And Rendog and Matty are going to team up today, and I believe Matty what's up next with the car? Rendog, what car we're doing next?
We're going to do the Squire's blue one.
Yeah, and you've also got a Golf.
Got a Golf R as well.
So we've got a Golf R, and obviously we're going to finish off that Squire's R35 which broke the nose cone, which Matty started working on it last week. So that'll get finished off hopefully today or tomorrow. So yeah, so we've got the 2 boys on, tag teaming. Yeah, getting the jobs done faster. So let's go and see Matt at the engine room, see what he's been doing this week. Obviously he's been building an engine all week, if you follow the channel on Instagram, but I'm just going to see what stage he's up to now. Looking at it, I think that's pretty much done really. Timing cover to go on, VVTs to get aligned, rocker covers on, and then that is ready to be not put in the car because I think the customer is upgrading or refurbing his turbos as well. So once they're back, that'll go back into the schedule. So let's go and have a quick chat with Matt. Right, you joined us with Matt.
Right.
Matt, how are you keeping cold today?
It's alright,
Yeah.
Nice and warm.
It is actually warm in here because he's got a little heater.
There's a little heater on the wall.
Just there. It's still cold though, isn't it?
It's pretty cold.
Yeah, but Matt doesn't mind the cold though. Quick on Matt, so I see you've nearly finished this engine, so once this engine is done, what's next for Matt?
We've just got to assemble it, get it out into the workshop, and then tidy up the engine room, and then moving on to a Lamborghini Gallardo.
And what is the story with the Gallardos? What are you looking at that?
So there's an engine noise, potentially oil pump, so we'll find out what it is, diagnose it, and then go from there.
Yeah, so if you think the engine's broken, put it in the comments, but I reckon that's another job Matt's going to have to sort.
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be an engine rebuild.
There we go. Right, I'll not disturb Matt any longer because when he's in the engine room I like to be 100% focused. So I'm going to leave Matt. let's get to see what Kyle and Callum's up to. We've also got this R32, which is Mark's. It's obviously a home build, and we are fitting a GM trigger kit, and then we're going to tune it as well today. So hopefully this R32 is all ready for Mark. Ollie's R35 GTR. I don't know if you've been watching the Instagram stories. They're quite funny, but yeah, this is a absolute monster of a car, and Ollie's picking up this weekend. It's had some additional work, a little bit more power, so watch out for this car because it's absolute animal. So this is Ollie's car, just on trickle charge. We're going to do a bit of drivability, and then Ollie's picking it up hopefully at the weekend. Absolute monster of a car. So this R34 was a customer's car from Jersey, and it came here for an engine build, and we've just sold it to a client. So we've pulled it out of storage, and Kyle's fitting some new plugs to it, some coil packs, and then it's going to go on the dyno for a final check, and then we are going to register it on UK plates. Let's go and have a quick chat with Kyle. Kyle, you alright?
Alright.
So 2GZ last week, RB this week.
Yeah.
So what's the story with this?
So this one, getting some plugs and coils put in, it's getting ready to be sold. We're also going to get that on the dyno once we've done them, get Romain to tweak some things and make sure it's all running sweet.
Good. So yeah, so not Matty, I'm terrible with names. Kyle's going to, obviously I think he's fitted the plugs already.
Yeah, the plugs are already in.
Health checks going in, and then you are going back onto
the Scottish GTR, get the engine in that.
Yeah, so we'll potentially get this on the video if we can as well today. But yeah, so like I say, it's really cold here, so it's hard to function today with the brain. So let's go and see what Callum's doing on this 370Z at the back. Right, Callum, Nissan 370Z for you today. So what's the story with this car then?
So this car had a clutch fitted at GM about 10,000 miles ago. It's developed some gear shift issues, so it's came back into us for strip down, inspection, and see if we can resolve the issues.
Yeah, so basically, just touching on base what Callum says, we fitted a clutch to this maybe a couple of years ago. It's done about 10,000 miles, and just recently the customer's struggling to get first and reverse, so Callum's going to take the clutch out, check everything's okay there, which it looks okay, but now we're just going to check alignment and the master cylinder as well, and make sure everything is as it should. I don't know why it's happened, but I guess, you know, these things can happen. So yeah, first and reverse, a little bit tricky to get into, so Callum is going to sort that job out. Are you enjoying it?
Yes, it's a good car to work on.
There you go, 350Z fan, or 370Z fan. Right guys, I'm back in the dyno, and I'm back with Mr. Romain.
Hello.
2024.
2024.
So Romain, you've been here for a couple of days. 2GZ? Are you a fan of a 2GZ?
I love a 2JZ, RB 2J, especially with those old turbos. It sounds absolutely awesome. Very, very clean car as well. Fresh import, I think.
Fresh import, yeah.
Fresh import.
One Haggy sauce for the customer.
Yeah, very clean car. Made the power very easily. Just the turbo a bit small, so we can't run quite as much boost as we normally like on the 2J. We stopped at 570 at 1.5, 1.6 bar at the top. But he's struggling to hold the boost at the top. As you can see, the turbo is a bit small.
That's at the wheels as well, guys.
At the wheels,
570 at the wheels.
Yeah,
just
570 at the wheels, yeah. Which gonna be plenty, because even just on the dyno, we are struggling with traction. Cool. So that's gonna be enough.
So this car, just to let you know, is we've also fitted it's got a Haltech ECU, and we've got
Cybex, this one.
Oh, sorry.
Cybex.
So it's a 34 and a 32 that we've got. See, I'm getting confused. It's far too cold today. So this has got a Cybex ECU, and we're fitting an AIM dash as well.
Yeah, AIM dash is gonna have traction control. It's got fuel pressure, oil temp. Bosch knock sensor. We changed the knock sensor on 2J. Even if the stock one is okay-ish, we still change it. So you've done all that. So yeah, traction control I think is going to be needed.
Yeah. And Romain has been campaigning for the YouTube videos back, haven't you?
Yes, I've seen people asking and asking and asking. So I've been hugging the main man
and then
to start again.
I've been prodding other people as well. So now we've hopefully got them back. So
back
guys,
on track for 24.
Yeah, we'll try our best. So yeah, so for now, guys, I'm going to leave Romain alone because he's got more cars to do, and I will be on camera in a bit. Right guys, so a busy Wednesday. Romain's just finishing off and just kind of wrapping up. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed the video, and there's obviously more to come. I'm just going to spin it round and Chris will tell you what sort of cars we did after the Aristo.
So we had, after the Aristo, we had Mark's R32 GTR on the dyno. We just installed one of our GM trigger kits on it. The car runs a Link ECU. Romain spent a good bit of time mapping that, and it finished at 600 wheel horsepower, which is around about 700 at the flywheel. Bang on what the customer wanted. A few little jobs to do on that now to finish it off. Then it's just go back to the customer. That car's had no bumpers on it, front and rear, and just needs tidying up and finished off. He's going to sort that himself. After that, we then put on the black R34 GTR, which we've had for sale for a little while. Now, the customer who's bought that's got a bit of a bargain. Stunning car, lots of very nice bits on it. That's on a Haltech ECU, and it made 500 wheel horsepower. Sounds absolutely sweet. I believe Callum TNE got some footage of it. That's a nice car, hopefully something to look out for in the future, maybe at some shows, things like that. That finishes us up for the dyno. We've got a couple of cars to just do a bit of diagnostics on now, and then Romain's heading back home. So I'm going to head off now and get him sorted. See you soon.